Hello guys and welcome back to Legatum Gaming. Now in this video we're going to be having a look at a striker's point of view in pro clubs on the new FIFA 2019. Now I do apologise that content has not been out recently, however we are back for business, so without further ado let's get straight into it. Now this video won't be the longest of videos. I'm not going to look at traits as you'd imagine it's a long grind. We're all in the same boat and we've just got the game. However, do consider subscribing if you did like the content, and I will be releasing a version 2 or even a version 3 specifically concentrating on which traits are best for a striker. So in this video I wanted to show you what my height and weight of the player are. Now this may sound quite a controversial statement, however it really does impact and affect the gameplay considerable amounts. So the way in which I'm going to describe this and show you is the height of my player is 6 foot and the weight is 149. Now the body type, depending on whichever you want, is rather irrelevant, and the preferred foot, again, absolutely irrelevant. However, the two customizable things which do impact your gameplay and your player is the height and the weight. So the weight I've gone for is 6 foot, so the height I've gone for is 6 foot, and the weight is 149 pounds. Now why 6 foot? So if you guys have a look at the stats below, you can clearly see all of them change for whichever height and weight you choose. Now there are a lot of ones you can choose. There's I think maybe 3-4 different types of weights which do affect the settings. Now depending on the type of player you are, again it really is customizable. The type of player I am, and what I believe will be best for this, is you do like to do the old 1-2s, want to be a quick player, however do want a little bit of strength and relatively good in the air. Now you do tend to see quite a lot of the top players in the pro leaderboards be 5'6" and 5'7". However, when you do go on to further investigate their stats, they have a lot of skill, know absolutely every skill button under the sun. Quite frankly, that's not me. So what I do like to do is be 6 foot. Now if you have a look, oh, why don't you want to be 6'1"? Well, it does affect the acceleration and every other stat, bar from strength, in a negative way. Now every 2 inches your player goes up or down does affect them. Now it's always positive the higher you get with strength, however always negative the higher you get with every single other stat. The only 2 that don't change are stamina, reactions, and stamina and reactions. Balance doesn't change that much, however stamina and reactions are the only ones that don't change. So if you want to be fairly good in the air, fairly strong, and still be quite fast, then of course 6 foot is probably the perfect one for you. In terms of the weight, I normally go for 149 pounds, because if you go for 152 pounds, again it negatively impacts the stats bar from the strength. So the strength gets higher and everything else gets weaker. Now you guys can see it is a fairly simple video, however these are really good settings. I would certainly recommend it. Now I want you guys to try it, I want you guys to use these settings. Do personalise your traits to whatever's best for you. So for example, if you are 6'5", then of course go for absolutely every single heading trait you can possibly think of. However, do let me know how this works out for you, drop a comment, and I guess I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers guys.